Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. It's been a while since we've done a beer review. I've like physically done one. I've uploaded some recently, but it's been a couple weeks since we've done a beer review, so I figured we would do one. I'm excited about this beer. It comes from my man Scott. Scott, thank you so much for sharing this beer. This is Juice Gymnastics. This is a collab. It's Cellarmaker, San Francisco, Other Half, and Trillium. So 3 of the big boys. It's a big boy collaboration. And I will say, just from looking, I don't know if you guys can tell, this beer, just looking at it in the bottle, looks really, really light. It looks amazing. It looks like juice. But can I just say, we need to stop this format with hoppy beers. 22-ounce bombers, no more. This is fucking stupid. And this is nothing against Cellarmaker or Other Half or Trillium. Stop doing 22-ounce bombers for hoppy beers. Everything should be 16-ounce cans. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sorry if you disagree with that. This is a commitment. This takes up so much space in a refrigerator. This is awful to try and recycle. It's heavy. It's nonsense. 16-ounce cans, please. So, lots of hops in this one. There's like 5 different hops. I think there's like Citra, Galaxy, Centennial, a couple other things. I love all 3 of these breweries. Cellarmaker makes awesome beers. Other Half makes awesome beers. Trillium makes awesome beers. It just says brewed with a blend of northern and southern hemisphere hops, pale and spelt malts, and expressive yeast. This was bottled on February 16th. I've had this for a couple weeks. I was out of town last week, and then I've just been busy with stuff. So I've had this for a couple weeks. I just haven't gotten to it. So time of recording, it's about 5 weeks old. So if you had this really, really fresh, this review will probably be much different than the experience that you had with it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm Team Old IPA. We always talk about it. Let's get into it. So yeah, Scott, thanks so much for sending this one, my brother. Give her a pour. This looks like a Trillium beer. It looks like fucking headroom. There's barely any head on that. It's just straight like that yeasty lemonade color. I like this label, by the way. I think it's all 3 bridges from where this is the bridge that you drive over after you leave the Boston airport. I think this is the New York Bridge. What is that? I don't know, the Brooklyn Bridge. And then this is the Golden Gate Bridge. I've never been to New York. So I've never been over those bridges. I don't know if that's the bridge or not, but let's get into it. Yeah, it looks, I mean, truthfully, it looks, I don't know, it's murky, it's dirty. It looks kind of like that muddy, I don't know, dirty, I've said that before, dirty dishwater. It's not like the best looking beer, but it looks like juice. It's light. Not a whole lot of head on that when we poured it. Did I say the ABV on this one? This one's 8.7, so big boy beer. When we swirl it, there's alcohol legs. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a New England style IPA. It looks like juice. It's crazy. Really, really light. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it and see what she smells like. This smells like, this smells like a Trillium beer to me. And again, like, it's been a while since I've had an East Coast IPA. Like, I haven't reviewed a beer. I've had some, but I was, like I said, I traveled last week. I had a couple West Coast beers when I was in Reno, and then this week I haven't been drinking because I've been getting over a cold. This immediately has, and again, it could be an age thing, there's a big bready, crackery kind of note to it, but it has like that kind of artificial vitamin-y note to it. There's lots of stone fruit though. It's peachy. But it smells yeasty. It really does. It doesn't have that burn, but it smells, if you guys have had an East Coast style IPA that's like yeasty, it smells like that. There's citrus in there. There's tropical fruits. There's pineapple. But yeah, this predominantly smells like a Trillium beer to me. I'm trying to think of, I had Double Dobus from Cellarmaker. I don't think I've had any of their other like really juicy beers. But if you were to give this to me and say that there was a collaboration with these breweries, where was this brewed? I would say this was brewed at Trillium. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. Scott, cheers, bro. Thank you. That mouth feels amazing. I will just say that right from the beginning. This actually tastes almost like a monkish beer to me. It's not, like I said, it smelled artificial, kind of vitamin-y and yeasty. It almost, this is not a bad thing, but it almost tastes chalky, if that makes any sense to you guys. Yeah, and it's just the mouthfeel. But it's, I mean, the taste follows the nose. It's big stone fruits. Like I said, it's peachy. There's pineapple in there. There's like that tropical fruity kind of artificial, like Flintstone vitamin kind of thing. I know I've said that recently in a lot of beers that I've drank, but I guess I'm just getting that right now. I know I was talking to Nathan about it. He goes through periods where like he's very sensitive to booze in beers, and he'll get booziness in beers that he normally wouldn't. I've been getting that note in these really hazy beers. But that kind of crackery, bready, malty thing is present, and I like that because it kind of balances the beer out. Definitely juicy. This is a juice bomb of a beer, but there's that balance to it. Near 9%. This is an easy drinking. Almost, 9%. You're getting to like the triple IPA range. This is very easy drinking. You're not smelling booze. You don't taste it. It's a little on the colder side, so as this warms up, it might come out a little bit. I'm not sure. Really, really good stuff though. Even as I talk, you get more of like that pithy kind of grapefruit citrusy kind of rind. But it hits up front with all like that kind of stone fruit, passion fruit, kind of pineapple-y, tropical fruity thing. Really, really good stuff. This is solid even at 5 weeks old. This probably isn't as intense as it was, 2 weeks ago when I first got it. I didn't have time to drink it. But I'm not freaking out over that. This is still fantastic. I love the mouthfeel of this. It's like creamy. Mouth coating, really, really good. I like that kind of. Cellarmaker makes very dank beers. We reviewed a long time ago, Are You Afraid of the Dank? And then there was another Cellarmaker beer that we reviewed. Super dank, earthy, West Coast. You get that, like kind of mid-palate to the finish of this. It's that kind of rindy citrus thing, and I like that a lot. This is a really, really good beer. I am enjoying this. Especially for the ABV being like near 9%. So, solid stuff. I don't know about the availability of it these days. I don't know if everyone's kind of drank theirs because they want to drink it fresh, but at 5 weeks, this is drinking fantastic. I would definitely recommend anyone still seek this out. I bet you this is going to be good for another couple weeks because it's still plenty hoppy, so it'll still mellow out even more, I'm sure. That kind of malty, crackery thing that's in there that's kind of balancing everything out might come out more and just be more present in the next couple weeks, but this is fantastic. If we're going numeric score like 95, 96, real good stuff from Cellarmaker, Other Half, and Trillium. So yeah, that's Juice Gymnastics. Scott, you are a saint and a gentleman and a scholar and an angel for sending this. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.